Welcome to day 12 of your meditation journey. Today we're working with one of the most common sources of suffering in modern life, self-criticism. We're going to learn how to recognize, understand, and ultimately release the harsh inner voice that judges and criticizes us. Self-criticism is like carrying around a harsh judge in your head who constantly finds fault with everything you do, say, think, or feel. This inner critic might tell you that you're not good enough, smart enough, attractive enough, or successful enough. While some degree of self-reflection can be helpful for growth, harsh self-criticism is destructive. It undermines confidence, creates anxiety and depression, and actually makes us less likely to take positive risks or learn from our mistakes. The good news is that you are not your inner critic. You are the awareness that can observe this critical voice, and with practice you can learn to relate to it differently. You can choose not to believe everything your inner critic tells you. Today, we're going to practice recognizing self-criticism, understanding its origins, and learning to release it with compassion and wisdom. Find your comfortable meditation position and place one hand on your heart. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths, creating a space of safety and acceptance within yourself. Let's begin by gently bringing your inner critic into awareness. Think about a recent situation where you criticized yourself. Perhaps a mistake you made, something you said that you regretted, or an area where you feel you're not measuring up. Listen to the voice of your inner critic as it comments on this situation. What does it say? What tone does it use? Is it harsh, demanding, or dismissive? Does it use absolute words like always, never, should, or must? Notice that you can observe this critical voice without being consumed by it. You are the awareness that can hear the critic, which means you are larger than the critic. The critic is just one voice among many in your mind. Many people find that their inner critic sounds like someone from their past, perhaps a critical parent, teacher, or peer. The critic often developed as a misguided attempt to protect you from making mistakes or being rejected by others. Take a moment to acknowledge your inner critic without judgment. You might even say to it, I see you, I hear you, and I understand that you think you're trying to help me. But your methods are causing me suffering, and I'm choosing a different way. Now let's explore how self-criticism affects you. Bring to mind a time when your inner critic was particularly active, perhaps during a challenging period in your life or around a specific issue you struggle with. Notice how self-criticism feels in your body. Does it create tension in your shoulders, tightness in your chest, or a knot in your stomach? Does it make you feel heavy, small, or contracted? Notice how self-criticism affects your emotions and behavior. Does it make you feel sad, anxious, angry, or hopeless? Does it drain your energy or motivation? Feel the full cost of carrying this harsh inner voice. Self-criticism doesn't motivate positive change, it actually inhibits it. When we feel bad about ourselves, we're less likely to take the positive actions that would actually improve our lives. Now let's practice releasing self-criticism with compassion and forgiveness. Bring to mind the specific situation or aspect of yourself that your inner critic was judging. Instead of fighting against the criticism or trying to prove it wrong, we're going to practice letting it go with kindness. Imagine that your self-critical thoughts are like clouds in the sky of your mind. You can simply let them pass naturally. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine releasing the harsh judgment you've been carrying about yourself. You might visualize it as dark energy leaving your body, or as heavy weights being lifted from your shoulders. Now practice offering yourself forgiveness. Remember that you are human, and being human means being imperfect. You have made mistakes and you will make more mistakes. This is part of learning and growing. Say to yourself, I forgive myself for not being perfect. I forgive myself for making mistakes. I forgive myself for being human. Feel the relief that comes with this forgiveness. Practice replacing self-criticism with self-compassion. Instead of, I'm so stupid for making that mistake, try, I'm learning, and mistakes are part of learning. Instead of, I should be better at this by now, try, I'm doing my best with what I know right now. Now let's work on cultivating a kinder, more supportive inner voice to replace the harsh critic. Think about how you would speak to a dear friend who was going through the same situation you've been criticizing yourself for. What tone would you use? What words would you choose? How would you offer support and encouragement? This is the voice you want to cultivate within yourself. Practice speaking to yourself with the same kindness and support. You might say things like, I'm doing my best and that's enough. I'm learning and growing every day. I deserve kindness and understanding, especially from myself. Feel how different this supportive voice feels compared to the harsh critic. Notice how it creates space for growth and learning rather than shame and contraction. As we close this practice, take a moment to appreciate the courage it takes to examine and release self-criticism. This is deep, important work that will benefit every area of your life. Place both hands on your heart and make this commitment. I choose to speak to myself with kindness. I choose to treat myself as I would treat a dear friend. I choose to release harsh self-judgment and embrace self-compassion. Feel the lightness that comes from releasing the burden of constant self-criticism. You are free to be human, to make mistakes, to learn and grow without harsh judgment. Take 3 final breaths, feeling grateful for your willingness to be kinder to yourself. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes, carrying with you the sense of self-acceptance and inner kindness. Thank you for this important practice. Tomorrow, for day 13, we'll explore welcoming peace and visualizing a safe place. I'll see you then.